With the release of the Nintendo Switch in March of last year, we have had plenty of time to stockpile a ridiculously long backlog of titles for the system. From gorgeous, well-designed indies like Celeste and Stardew Valley, and to the heavy-hitting first-party titles like Odyssey and Breath of the Wild, we have been drowning in amazing games to play, which is a great change of pace from the Wii U drought era. And it is no joke, as the Switch has 3 times as many games in its first 11 months on the market compared to what the Wii U had at the same point in 2013. With that being said, we want to look into the future and take a look at the greatest confirmed upcoming titles.
Before we begin though, I want to point out that this list has 2 rules. First, the game has to be announced to be under development for the Nintendo Switch, and secondly, it needs to exist. Rumors don't count. Sorry Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy and a bunch of other games. So with that out of the way, here are our top 10 upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
Project Octopath Traveler was announced last year, and with a demo and surveys being sent out about the game, makes us really look forward to it being released. The Square Enix HD 2D adventure RPG game has both music and art that is magical and thoroughly grips the player, making them want more. The demo allowed for 3 playable characters with a limited portion of the game available to enjoy, but that did not stop people from playing the demo several times over. Shortly after downloading and playing, there were surveys sent out about the game from the studio creating it. Seeking feedback from anyone who played, they wished the consumers insight on what should be changed and what should be kept. And just a short time ago, Nintendo released a video talking about the changes that had been made due to the responses they received. With such a fan-friendly approach, it's definitely something we're looking forward to this year.
With the next title on our list, Atlus is showing some love for the Switch. Shin Megami Tensei 5. This exclusive RPG title, developed in Unreal Engine 4, is set in a post-apocalyptic world, where the player uses time and wit to face off against enemies and demons. The series has been around since it was released on the Super Famicom and found its way back to the Nintendo family on the DS. This is actually the first time the series has been on a Nintendo home console since the Famicom. Kazuyuki Yamai said that he thought the charming concept of the Switch with its console and hybrid attributes would greatly suit the upcoming title. The first tease was shown with a Nintendo Switch presentation last year in January, with a short confirmation trailer in October. This title will definitely be a welcome addition to the Switch's 2018 lineup. Now if we can only get a Persona collection or that Catherine remake.
The Pink Puffball is back with Kirby Star Allies at number 8 on our list. The 2.5D platformer is definitely a major addition to the Kirby series with its 28 copy abilities. Its new friend abilities allow you to mix and match abilities for even stronger combos. And we got a sneak peek of the artist and spider attributes at the Nintendo Direct Mini this January, and some new info on the co-op gameplay. Nintendo has the new Kirby title for release on March 16, 2018, and we have high expectation for the franchise's debut and return to the hybrid console. And we definitely want to see more of Swole DDD.
While we have heard few things about it, and including the fact it doesn't have a full title, Yoshi is definitely on this list of titles we look forward to in 2018. With this Yoshi game following Woolly World, one of the many gems on the Wii U, it is looking very good. Since Good Feel is at the helm of this title, we can see this game being fun and inventive. The camera flip ability for Yoshi makes this an interesting concept, and you know we love the game changers here at the Commonwealth. The entire game is playable as both a single player and co-op experience, so you can pass a Joy-Con and both control some cute, fruit-eating dinos to complete levels. We haven't gotten a specific 2018 date yet for Yoshi, but hopefully we will see something during the next Direct or the 2018 E3 presentation.
The recently revealed port of The World Ends With You Final Remix was one of those titles we didn't realize we needed, until we saw it revealed a few weeks ago. But seriously, this is an amazing game by Square Enix that was passed up by quite a few people on the DS 10 years ago. With upgraded visuals and a new additional story, this will be a title that hopefully gets a lot of attention and will see old fans and new fans alike enjoy this rhythm battle game. Since it was also ported to iOS and Android in 2012 and 2014 respectively, we'll have to see whether we will get a revamped DS version, a mobile version, or something new entirely.
No More Heroes, Travis Strikes Again. First announced during the January 2017 Nintendo Switch presentation by Tsuda51, and then teased at last year's August Nindies. Needless to say, the game took many people by surprise, seeing that the last game was out 7 years ago on the Wii. And we didn't really expect a new title, and yet here we have it on the list. Anyways, the 2 previous games received great reviews, and we are more than welcome to have more hack and slash goodness on our Nintendo Switches. Following the travels of Otaku assassin Travis Touchdown, players face off against the villain Bad Girl's vengeful dad, Badman. What makes this title unique though is the fact that there will be 6 real indie games that will be adapted in the game world, including Shovel Knight and Hotline Miami. This new title adds to the titles that are more adult oriented on the Switch, and we can't wait to get our hands on this game and pull the beam katana once again.
Bayonetta 3. Enough said. Alright. We are really excited to see the series get the proper attention it deserves, with 1 and 2 coming to a largely more popular system. Poor Wii U. We were even more excited to see the surprise reveal of Bayonetta 3 last year at the Game Awards. This exclusive hack-and-slash Switch title, developed by Platinum Games, is adding the variety and spice Nintendo needs to cater to a more mature audience. And with the return of the hottest witch in town, Bayonetta 3 will be the best-selling entry yet. We can't wait to get our hands on it to ruin another set of Joy-Cons. You know it's gonna happen. We are down to the top 3 of our list, and what other title to open with than Fire Emblem in this trifecta of great system-selling games. The first Fire Emblem game on a home console since 2007's Radiant Dawn was announced last year in January. Not to be confused with the Fire Emblem Warriors title, this mainline Fire Emblem Switch exclusive will be a tried and true Fire Emblem game, with all the waifus and marriage systems you've been craving. While not much info has been revealed by Nintendo, we are just imagining an ambitious world and plot custom built for consoles. Being able to control great characters and waifus in a deep story-driven HD quest on the big screen or on the go is a dream come true, and we are truly hoping for its proper first trailer this spring. We know next to nothing about this upcoming game, but if it can get this reaction out of us, then it deserves to be high on this list. Sure, it was just a logo, but it means so much more than that. All we can infer so far is that Metroid Prime 4 is probably set after the events of 3, will include Silux, and be in the first-person perspective. With Kensuke Tanabe at the helm of this new team, we have faith that Metroid Prime 4 will be what the fans have wanted for over a decade. Personally, if you thought I was super hyped for Breath of the Wild, you ain't seen nothing yet. Since if there is one thing you need to know about me, it's that I love Metroid Prime 4. Nothing besides Mario sells as good as Pokemon, but the good name of the franchise has had a weakness, being tied to underpowered handhelds that can never fully envision the sense of awe and wonder that the world of Pokemon offers. Pokemon Go fulfilled on some of these promises, but when the gameplay outside of taking advantage of the real world was crap, there is no doubt that the expectations for Pokemon's mainline RPG switch from the 3DS to the Nintendo Switch feels unreal.
Never since the transition from 2D to 3D from Mario and Zelda on the N64 have been witnessed to this level of hype when after well over 22 years, the mainline Pokemon series will take its giant leap into the HD realm. Needless to say, the Pokemon Switch RPG is our and most other Nintendo fans by far most anticipated Switch title, because it might finally unleash the high potential within a franchise that has desperately needed a proper console adventure. One that will be in full HD and can be brought out and shared with other trainers on the go. A game that will cater to both the hardcore, the casual, and even the clueless Pokemon Go player. And on that note, we want to thank you for watching this top 10 list. Make sure to like, share, and comment on what are your top 10 anticipated Switch games, and if you haven't already, subscribe for more Nintendo Switch videos which will be
coming in waves!
Forward to PAX East and E3, where you can meet both me, Conrad, and Joseph at several meetup opportunities.
So stay tuned for updates here on our Twitter at Common Realm, and naturally our Discord server Sacred Realm, which is run by the writer of this video, Va Wolfos. Finally, we want to thank all our gracious patrons, and in particular, Patreon royal producer Kenyatta Ali for their contribution to the realm. If you want to support our productions and receive this metal pin after 2 months, then head over to patreon.com/commonrealm.
Until the next Nintendo Switch video, this was Conrad Danis, Joseph Ferris, and Va Wolfos, and we will see you soon.